Old, the kids, the techies and the artists. That pain experienced by the 6-year-old united all of us.
It's amazing to see young children, middle-aged people and senior citizens all part of this, because we want our Bangalore back.
And it was not just Freedom Park, but even at Cubbon Park that the city witnessed another form of protest. This was a bikers' protest. All those mean machines carrying the message of bring back society to society.
It's a token of awareness what we are doing it. Okay, so we need to stand up and tell people that we can't take things lying down. So that's what the message. What we are saying that don't shut up, shout, scream. Your voice has to be heard by the officials.
But while protesters gathered, many of them justifiably were harboring some doubts.
A lot of people who are having some political influences and all this stuff, mostly they are involved in all this stuff. Thing is to voice it out, bring about a change, stand up to a cause.
Some of the protesters said that there was a need to be conscientious to ensure that this kind of heinous crime does not occur in future.
His personal thought and his consciousness should, also influence, not just, him depending on the outside factors. The self-consciousness should, tell him what to do and what not to do.
The Sunday is nearly over. Monday will begin and so will Monday blues for many. Will this effort be like what the guitarist crooned? Smiles of plastic empathy? One hopes not.
Yellow river, belly quiver, smiles of plastic empathy. Yellow river, belly quiver, smiles of plastic empathy. Smiles of plastic empathy.
Deepak Bopanna and Vivek Vinayak with Shireen for News9, Bengaluru.
Nothing new to me. With the sleazy antics, is this any way to be? Weary of reminders of the muzzles and the blinders.
Well, Bengalurians took to the streets, raising their voices against atrocities against women and the lackadaisical attitude of the Bengaluru police. With no choice in hand, the police commissioner addressed the issue. But did he touch upon the core issue? Were Bengalurians happy with his assurances? Here's the report.
From the insensitive attitude of the cops to apathy, Bengalurians were waiting for some burning issues to be addressed today at Freedom Park. Firstly, Raghavendra Oradkar appealed to the protesters for raising their voice.
As a city, Bangaloreans are really very, very good. Bangaloreans do not accept this kind of thing. Condemning such act itself puts a lot of pressure on such criminals, that they should not do it.
The recent protests have instilled fear amongst criminals. But did he fail to realize that the furor was also against the lackadaisical attitude of Bengaluru police? After talking about a series of sexual assault and rape cases in Bengaluru since January, Oradkar finally addressed the peg of recent protests, the Vibgyor rape case.
And I can reassure you that whatever has happened in last week of a child in the Vibgyor school is really condemnable. It should not have happened. I have promised all of you that we will take whatever strong action we can take provided to us by the law against the perpetrators.
The commissioner assured that the Bengaluru police will do all in their power to bring justice to the 6-year-old rape victim. But what about holding schools more accountable for every time a child is harmed in their premises? Will the police be directing the school management on stringent guidelines to ensure such incidents do not occur?
From tomorrow onwards, we have prepared some set of guidelines, what shall be done about maintaining the safety of the school, children in the schools. We are going to have meetings with the school managements from tomorrow at the DCP level, because it's a very big city and all the managements, we ourselves will go to those divisions, me and my senior officers, whoever can go. But DCP is also a quite senior officer. He will go to the school, he will call the meetings and give them a set of guidelines about the safety measures that are to be taken.
Now that was not all. People have time and again complained about the insensitivity of cops when a victim of sexual assault tries to register a complaint. Auradkar has promised that this will change.
We are sensitizing our officers also that they should treat this kind of offences in a very, very humane manner and in a legal, proper legal manner. They should register the FIRs.
The commissioner also stated that 7 deputy commissioners of Bengaluru, along with all the ACPs and Auradkar himself, are available on phone all throughout the day. Their numbers are available on the official website. They will also be easily accessible on WhatsApp for anyone in distress. The police commissioner stepped down from the dais after making some heavy promises, but Bengalurians were surely not impressed with him. They want actions than mere words. With Deepak Bopanna, Vivek Vinayak for News 9, Bengaluru.
And while the state is witnessing a rise in crime against women, rape cases continue to be registered across the state even today. Mysore. The heritage city of Mysore is witnessing rape cases every day. Just yesterday there was an attempt to rape on a minor girl, and today a 16-year-old girl was allegedly kidnapped and raped. The accused Lokesh, who is a welding worker, was apparently in love with the 16-year-old schoolgirl. Lokesh, who was fond of the girl, kidnapped her 4 months back and forcefully married her.
4 ತಿಂಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ನನಗೆ ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ಹೋದ್ರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ಹೋಗಿ 4 ದಿವಸದಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಾಚಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ರೇವಣ್ಣ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯ ಇಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಸೇರಿ ನಂಗೆ ಬಲವಂತವಾಗಿ ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ರು. ನೀನು ಮದುವೆ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಫೋಟೋಸ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಅವರು ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕರ್ಕೊಬಂದರು. 4 ತಿಂಗಳು ಅವ್ರ ಮನೇಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ತುಂಬ ಹಿಂಸೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ನನಗೆ ಹೊಡೆಯೋದು, ಕೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಸುಡೋದು ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರ ಕಾಟ ತಡೆಯೋಕ್ಕಾಗದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟೆ.
Claiming to have been raped, the victim is now back with her parents. But enraged by this, Lokesh came to the girl's house and assaulted her family. The victim's family has now filed a complaint against Lokesh and his friends. The police are investigating the matter. Bijapur. 50-year-old woman sexually harassed by a 60-year-old man. Accused arrested. Crime against women continues unabated even as the cops are busy coming up with the guidelines to curb the menace. But what remains to be seen is how far the cops are successful in implementing these guidelines. A News 9 report. And while Home Minister KJ George is all set to make schools in the city safer, and how does he plan to do this? Well, take a look.
The once busy school lies deserted today. Dozens of parents were seen outside Vigure High, contemplating sending their kids back to the school. They seem to have lost faith in the security system each school boasts of. Home Minister KJ George doesn't seem to be in a mood to take chances. The minister put forth guidelines to ensure safety of the kids. He also told that Bengaluru police and the school management will be held responsible and accountable for anything that goes wrong henceforth. Every school should compulsorily have CCTV cameras covering maximum ground. These should be installed within a month from now. The school should have past and present details of every staffer and non-staffer. The same should be given to the jurisdictional police as well. Moreover, the cops should also be informed every time there are developments or changes in the school. Phone numbers of the police helpline and jurisdictional station should be displayed on the school notice boards, making it easily available to all students. The people coming to pick up the kids at the end of the day will have to show their identification to school officials. No kid will be allowed to leave with a person whose identity as a parent is not confirmed. Any atrocities against kids from the staff or peers will be strictly dealt with. None of the students will be subjected to grave punishments, be it physical or psychological. If the school is found to be ignoring the guidelines, strict action will be taken against the management. If an employee is found to be breaking the rules, he will have to face the ire of the management and Bengaluru police. Moreover, the cops should also pay monthly visits to the school to ensure the management is complying with these guidelines. Despite all these measures, if the school is still found guilty, the chief of the jurisdictional police will be held responsible. The Home Department has directed officials of primary and secondary education to ensure that all schools are informed of the new changes. Police Commissioner Raghavendra Auratkar too has been informed to notify the Bengaluru Police of the upcoming changes. These guidelines just might be the ray of hope, giving parents the confidence to send their kids back to school. Sukesh for News 9.
Well, the